All right, good morning, guys. So if you saw it, I'll have made a short video just kind of showing what this old red truck was doing to us. Dad took it out on a job hauling some equipment, and when it was sitting there idling, it was just kind of revving up and down. I'll put a video in here and you can take a look at it. So we checked a few things and ended up, cracked those lines up there, and one of them, number 5, I think, wasn't blowing fuel out. So we pulled the fuel pump and pulled the injectors, and my Uncle Sammy carried them up to the pump place, same place we had that Superliner pump rebuilt. And they said the cam was wore out, the cam in the fuel pump. This truck was bought early 2000s. It's 1986. It's never given any trouble. And so I guess I started, making these videos, and I guess here we are in the midst of having to work on all the trucks now. So we got the fuel pump up there. They couldn't find the exact pump. So this is a 300 2-valve. The Superliner is a 350 4-valve. And we've got a couple of those fuel pumps around, but that's going to be too hot for this truck. So we're trying to figure out. I think they're going to get it fixed up there, but we're probably going to give Ole Red a break. Maybe we can get him painted. I don't know. We'll see. But me and Dad are going to go take a look at another truck, another road tractor. It's a fellow might want to sell it. So let's get on the road, go check it out. All right, here we are. We'll get out, take a look at it, see what we see.
It was too high.
This one's got a Eaton. I'll fire it up. Let the air build up. Yeah, so here, like I said, it's gonna be an Eaton 9-speed. Shift pattern is the same as that Superliner. Dad just now ran it up and down the road. I reckon I might drive it home. I don't have a mount in here, so I'll just get a few clips here or there and you know, clean it up. We're gonna put it to work, I believe. Alright, so it definitely shifts a whole lot different than that Superliner. Take a little getting used to, but I believe this one shifts a little smoother than that truck. Well, I will say, it shifts a whole lot smoother than that truck. Got it back home. This truck's got a E7 350, so got a little bit more behind that throttle than the other trucks down here. But a few more things to button up on it, and we're gonna put it to work. This truck is either a 97 or 98. It's kind of between when it was manufactured and on the lot, and it's a RD 688S. Truck's heavier than the other R model that we've been running. This one's got 44,000 pound suspension. I know before we just fired it up, but we had walked around it and checked out a few things and checked the oil. Oil was fine. But I've noticed when we got back home, we noticed that it's a vent here that's open. So I checked the oil in both the rear ends. This one's got a little bit of water in it, so just kind of gray oil looking. So I'm going to drain that. That one is good. I'll probably just add some to it, and in a little bit I'll check the transmission as well. Yeah, we'll get that out of it and put some new in there. Got this loose. This is a vent up here out of the boneyard. I got a plug to go. That should fit. Set that there. I'll plug this back. I don't know what the deal is with this rear end, but plug it, make sure no water gets in there. Oh. Yep, tighten that down and put oil in it. Topped the front rear differential, and the transmission was good. I just topped it off. Check a few lights next. So we were told when we picked it up that this switch, which was actually mounted just up there on the firewall, these switches had to be switched out every so often because they would go bad, and that is an air valve in there, like a diaphragm, that connects these wires together that works your tail lights. So my uncle broke one of these open, that one that was on there, because the taillights weren't working, and we noticed that that diaphragm was just a little bit melted. So what we're going to try to do, that's a new one, a new switch. I moved it down here because it may be too much heat right back there against the firewall, against close to the motor right there. So we'll see if that helps that problem. All right, I've gone all over it. All the lights are working. Greased the front end, greased the drivetrain. Uncle's gone out to get license for it in a little bit. I might wash it up here and then maybe take it down the road, see what we can do, and get an inspection sticker. All right, cleaned it up a little bit. We got the license on it, and I'm gonna run it out. This truck's got interior all in it, so my mount is magnetic. On the other trucks, I got a piece of metal on that cab side there. The air condition works. It might need to be charged a little bit, and it's getting hot today, warmer than it's been. Stuck in it over there. Might have to work on that a little bit. Alright, I'm heading back. Got it inspected. Next thing we'll hook her up to the low boy and see what I'll do. That's the signal. I'll back up there. I got a few things to move at the low boy, but probably be hauling with this one for a little bit. All right, thank y'all guys. See y'all in the next one. Hopefully I don't mess up.